Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. It is Thursday, December 16th, and we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, everybody. And remember, every show is dedicated to the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the police, the firemen, the farmers, the teachers, but mostly it's dedicated to you guys today. And thank you all for watching, everybody. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Or give us a call. Book a show at 847-769-8609. And folks, don't forget, we are brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. And we save more energy, you save more money. That's right, folks. Let's give it up for Laura Ocean in the house.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. So glad to be back.
She's back, and you're back, honey. But before you start on, you know what time it is. We have to start the show.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
I'm trying to get my
Christmas.
Your
Hi.
Your ball's not showing, honey.
My ball's not showing?
You're not showing your ball.
Sorry about that. What are you going to do? Oh, these phones. All right, folks. Anyway, welcome to Ocean's Pit. I hope you guys did great. Hey, honey, it's great to have you back, sweetheart.
Oh, I think it's good to be back. Honey, you're answering it. You're supposed to just decline, not answer it. Anyways, yes, I am back. It's very good to be back, I guess.
It is, honey. You were gone in Arizona when you took the kids for a little spa, a little sun, a little relaxation.
Man, remember, you guys all know I have my favorite spot in Lake Geneva. Well, this one topped that one way more than the other one. But yes, it was a very nice getaway, very nice retreat. A huge mother-daughter bonding. We had a ball. We cried together. We laughed together. We drank together. We had a great time.
See, that's wonderful, isn't it, folks? When you can get away and do stuff like that. Real fast, folks, before we start, I want to thank everybody that showed up last night to the brand new spot, downtown Chicago, of course. Well, actually, in the city of Chicago, Edison Park. It's called Tavern on the Point. If you haven't been to this place, man, it's unbelievable. And we were there with the grand opening 2 months ago. But we were there last night for a gig before Christmas, and it was great. Rhino was on fire. The return of Regina Karma was great. It was great to see some great people. And speaking of Anthony and Carmela, they were there yesterday from Trico Hair Experts, along with John Leonardi. They were there last night. Trico, they're right out of Rosemont, Illinois, folks, recreating great hair days. Give them a call, man. They can work out a great price for you. Tell them Tony and Laura sent you from Ocean's Pit. Don Esteban Cigars, gift giving at its finest, folks. Get them hand-rolled, sent right to your home. Call Javier at Don Esteban, 727-366-7536. And don't forget, folks, you can see us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter right there, folks. And go to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe, YouTube, folks.
It's called subscribe.
And it's
if you guys don't know how to do it yet, I'm going to figure it out myself because come the new year, we are going to be making a couple revisions again, but we are going to need more Twitter followers and we are going to need more YouTube followers. So go follow YouTube and Twitter and LinkedIn.
And LinkedIn. And folks, another thing that's very important that we need to let people know also, we have a busy week. So again, Tavern on the Point last night. Thank you guys so much for seeing everybody there. It was great seeing Christina and Carlo and Kathy from the TV show Smothered. They were there. Also, they own Pizza Boy Pizza, which is right down the street. And it's going to be great. And we're going to be there. Jerry Jams is there. The General was there last night. It was great. Susan the Closer was there. So it was great seeing everybody there last night. I want to thank you all for that. We'll be back there again in January in 2022, everybody. So, let's see. Tony Bisek, great to see you. Danny Ramonde.
Great to be back, Tony. Thank you. And Danny and everybody. Oh, Joanne and Jeff. Hello, everybody.
Great seeing you, Joanne, last night. Thank you so much for that. A couple other things. Before we go back to the regular show, people, don't forget, Florida. And since we have Greg Reaney watching, Greg, my good pal, we're going to
There's
be
Greg Reaney.
we are going to be starting the Windy City Boys tour coming this March 11th, 2022 in beautiful Venice Community Center. 12th and 13th, we'll be at Marco Island, Joey D's, and more dates to be announced. So make sure you keep in touch with us, watch Ocean's Pit, or even reach out on Greg Reaney's post and find out what's going on with our little tour. Windy City Tour, Tony Ocean and Greg Reaney, going to be a lot of fun. We are very excited. And then, of course, gift giving. My good buddy Elliot Thorpe with the brand new Dean Martin book, folks. It's out for all you Dean Martin fans, called For the Good Times. We're going to have Elliot on the show on the 22nd of this month. We're on page 48. If you guys didn't, I thought, when I told you guys I was being interviewed, okay, I thought it was just going to be a little slim, like a little print or something. It's all 2 full pages on Ocean, which is humbling to me, and it's great. Now, Elliot and Bernard used to run the Dean Martin Association out of England. So Elliot Thorpe from England will be on our show on the 22nd. I need to also thank...
real quick, though. Greg just wrote, tickets are on sale the first of the year.
All right, so we'll get some promo done on that, get it out there so you can see what's going on with that. We want to thank yesterday we had my good buddy Joe Gagliardo on, a great bass player with Dirty Dan Buck, Chuck Berry, and many, many more. Fantastic, of course. We also had Greg Potter on and Kathy Rich from the Buddy Rich Band, and we gave away some tickets to the show that Sunday. Congratulations, Tony Bisek, for that, and the General won tickets to go see Buddy Rich Christmas concert this Sunday. And then, of course, we had the legendary Ronnie Rice on Monday. You can't get anyway, folks, we shouldn't be looking at the phone when we're on live. Honey, go ahead. Talk. What do you got, honey? Tell what you got, sweetie. What do you got?
Oh, get me my glasses. Okay.
Are you ready now for Christmas, hon?
Oh, gosh. You know what? Before I left, so again, the trip was my girls, the 3 girls. This was their Christmas present. We had, so I got them out of the way.
We got them out of the way.
We got them out of the
way.
way.
My American Express got them out of the way.
Oh, boy. They're sending us gifts, American Express. I don't understand what that meant, honey. I don't know why they're sending me gifts.
Why are they sending us gifts?
You're right. So anyways, that's the girls. But the boys, I'm still working on the boys. And then there's like, you think you have everything done. And all of a sudden I'm looking at my list. I'm like, wait, I didn't finish this one. So I'm sure we're all in the same boat, but yeah.
And don't forget, birthday and mine are right next door to each other.
That
so
sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's supposed to be. I should have 2 holidays. I hate when us guys that. Let me tell you something.
I'm sure you people have a bad time in December birthdays.
Only when I met you, because it was never like that before. There's no reason why I should be cheated out of birthday just because my Christmas days is 3 days before. If it was anybody else, it wouldn't happen. I'm sorry.
It makes it very difficult because
why?
You're in the midst of trying to get Christmas, and then all of a sudden,
it's not my fault. My parents were fooling around that day.
I need to talk to Mama C. I need to get Mama C on the horn.
It wasn't my fault that they decided to do it on Christmas or before.
That means they were probably doing it about March.
March before. It wasn't my fault. Anyway, let me tell you what we got going on real fast this week before we get into the stories. Tonight will be at
Greg Reaney's birthday's on the 1st. It's first on Monday.
Oh, first. My birthday is first. Oh, yeah. So your birthday is this Monday. Greg Reaney. All right. Well,
these are rough days.
These are rough days. So, but it's not rough days. No, it's not. It's 2 complete different days. You have your Christmas. You have your birthday. It's that simple.
And then you have New Year's 3 days later.
But that's not my fault. Why should I suffer? Why should I get screwed? No, not going to happen. So what I don't get from the family or anybody else, I get on my own and I charge and say,
American Express. Thank you.
Yeah,
another gift for you.
Another gift for me. Anyway, tonight we'll be at Capri in Willow Springs with Rhino, Ryan, Lisa P. That's tonight, folks. Tomorrow we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday we'll be at Taverna on Division. Now listen to this. I was supposed to do an afternoon show today. And we got a call from the company. This guy named Bart. He just got COVID. So the party wouldn't happen. But then before that, we got a call from saying that the party where they're having that party at, they didn't trust that maybe some of the cooks that were cooking the food at this restaurant might have not been vaccinated and they didn't feel comfortable. about that. So they canceled the party in general. And then the guy who decided to have the party, who is double vaccinated and booster, gets COVID. So karma, maybe? I don't know. So I apologize to Daryl Armistead because we were supposed to do the show today. But so we got now Saturday, like I said, tonight, Capri, Willow Springs. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, I got 2 shows. Now listen to this, folks. 2. We do Tavern on Rush with Rhino Ryan and Tony Toto, 8 o'clock. And I'll probably leave it about 10:45. And then Rhino will finish the night with Toto. I have to leave and be in Willow Springs for another party. Me and Jerry Jams Renda will be at another party, my good buddy Rob Wilson's party. And that starts at 11:30. Rob Wilson has at night. The party starts at 11:30. It starts earlier, but what he does, folks, he's got the Bodines up in the upstairs party playing the Bodines. My good buddy Rob Wilson used to be an old manager of mine with my old band 1313. So he has the Bodines playing upstairs until 11 o'clock, 11:15, till I get there. Then I go downstairs and I play. So 2 shows. And then Sunday, I'm at the Speakeasy in St. Charles with Daryl Armistead, Sinatra Sunday. I go from 4 to 7. I leave that, and me and Rhino will be at the Blackjacks Gentlemen's Club Christmas party in beautiful St. Charles. So that's two shows back to back in 2 days.
It's a beautiful Gentlemen's Club.
It's a
So
wonderful place. I love it because Anthony's fantastic and his lovely wife, Dominic. The family is great. I've been doing it for years, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Carmelita, she agrees. Her birthday is this coming Saturday.
See, Carmela, thank you for coming last night. You and Anthony, of course, from Trico, and Vice President of the Italian Sports Hall of Fame, John Leonardi, was there. And right, Carmela, we shouldn't get screwed, right, Greg? We shouldn't get screwed because it falls on Christmas. What if it was what if it was one of your
Marianne, her father's birthday was the 24th. Wow, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one. Okay. But it is. What if your kids were all born in December? What would you have done?
I kept them all in the summer just for this purpose.
Just for this purpose. It is great having you back, honey. I do have to admit, you have a great time. Thank you, Dave Antonelli, last night. Boy, I tell you, Regina, it was great seeing Regina Karma on fire and seeing some great friends that I have not seen in a long time. It was nice. Great. I opened that place for the Butts. Yeah, and I've done their Christmas parties ever since. So they're fantastic people. I've done all their weddings. I've done Dominic's daughter's wedding. I've done Anthony's wedding. So it's fantastic. Good stuff. Did you send out my book? What book, Marion? Sorry, you got to refresh me on that. Oh, you're looking for the Dean Martin book. You got to get that online, and we'll tell you how to get that. Now, if you join us on the 22nd of December, we'll have Elliot Thorpe on.
Oh, and he'll tell you how to do it.
He'll be tell you how to do it.
Yep.
Very much so.
And Marianne, I was in Scottsdale. I was at the Omni Resort and Spa in Scottsdale. Absolutely freaking beautiful. If you haven't been, I highly suggest.
Where they shut everything down at 9:30.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. You guys could not order food at one place, so you had to go to another spot because everything was closed, you said.
No, that's not what I said.
You said everything was closed, so you had to eat in the restaurant or something. Remember you said?
No, we ate in the restaurant. We got there like 9:30 and had dinner.
And you said they weren't serving food or something, you said.
No, we ordered pizza a couple times out because it was late.
Oh, I was late. Okay, there you go.
We had pizza a couple times. Even the pizza places were great. The food was phenomenal.
Pizza in Arizona is going to taste just as bad as
that's
peanuts.
Tony's birthday. Yeah. Oh, he was due on the 28th. Oh, he went into January. Lucky him.
January. Stop. Arizona pizza has got to be just as bad as Florida pizza. I'm sorry.
Greg, tell him to stop.
I can't good pizza in Florida. I mean, No,
everything was phenomenal.
Maybe it's the water. It's the water they use. That's what they say.
And where?
I don't know. Even Wisconsin, they said the water they use, that's why the pizza don't taste that good.
Oh,
what do I know?
Whatever.
There you go. That's it. All right.
Thank you, Yolanda. Some things will never change. She goes, oh, it's the Bickersons.
How you doing,
My mother
Yolanda?
used to call us that.
So, Laura, do you prefer Arizona or Florida? Good question. One, you die a year earlier. So if you go to Florida, you die a year earlier.
So I've been going to Arizona my whole life because my grandparents had a place there back in when we were children. So we would go there for our family vacations. They only spent January through March there. So they were the snowbirds in Arizona. I've gotten used to Arizona, and I've been there year after year after year. back just years ago. I used to be
Yeah.
there several times a year.
Yeah.
So I'm very familiar with Arizona. So it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. But Florida I love as well.
No humidity.
Let's put it this way. I wouldn't turn down either.
Okay. Now, and I would just avoid them both completely. But if I have to go, I have to go. Like I'm going to work with my buddy Greg, the family. That'll be cool. We'll be by the pool. I can just go in the water if I get hot. That's what I like, which is very good. So that's fantastic. Honey, before we forget, we still have a few more sponsors we got to make sure we let know. Why don't you tell them about Airtight Windows?
Airtight
honey?
Windows and Siding Specialists. They're family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Call Lou at 708-788-5000. Tell him Tony O sent you.
And get maybe a great estimate, a great deal, Airtight. And then, folks, let's not forget our good buddy Sal from Deutsch Power Center. Tell her,
Their power center at Great Lakes, servicing the construction and diesel industry and for the Chicago over the past 100 years.
That's a lot of years.
Our friend Sal over at 224-276-6550. And again, tell him Tony O sent you.
Yeah, I'm saying you get some folks now. And another one, last but not least, is very important, folks. You don't know what to give somebody who's got everything? Food, steaks,
This is an excellent gift.
chicken,
This
fish,
is an excellent gift.
pork
And we
chops,
tasted the
burgers,
steaks. They're
hot
wonderful.
dogs. Here's how it works. Same meats and stuff and chickens and pork chops and stuff that you get at your favorite restaurant. Exactly same type of meat, ladies and gentlemen, delivered right to your home. John Seriani, a good friend of ours called Steak Syndicate, set up a club called the Corleone Club. Hey, we're going to make you an offer you can't refuse. It's very simple, folks. You go to steaksyndicate.com, go to the promo code, put in Tony Ocean. You get 25% off the membership fee, and you get one free tomahawk steak.
That pays for itself. I priced the tomahawk steak at the Chicago Prime the other night.
Which we ate there.
$120.
$120 for a tomahawk steak at Chicago Prime Steakhouse. You get one free tomahawk steak when you join the Corleone Club right here, steaksyndicate.com. John Seriani put this great package just for you listeners and the Tony Ocean fans. So this is something you want to grab right away. Absolutely. All right, honey, what do you got on your list, baby? Go ahead.
Oh, gosh, guys. Have you heard that they want to remove the word mom and replace it with birthing people?
What happened? What?
They want to remove the word mom and replace it with birthing people.
Would that mean they would want to remove the word dad as well?
And it would be a birthing person. We really live in the stupidest decade that has ever been.
Oh, honey, it's just crazy what they're. You know what? Look, it's just nuts, folks. And like I said, you come up with some crazy stuff that goes on, and it just gets more nuttier and nuttier and nuttier. What do I got here, folks? Our prayers go out to everybody in Kentucky
who
had that horrible tornado. Folks, still 72 people killed, or 29,000 people still without power.
No, that's such a shame. Such a shame. And did you guys feel the winds here last night even? So this was again, a lot of our friends had the power out last night. Thank God we had our power, but it was a windy sucker out there.
It really was. Now listen to this, folks. According to WGN, if you got up early this morning and you went outside, whatever you did, and you took a whiff and you smell smoke, don't be alarmed. It's nothing on fire, ladies and gentlemen. It's the winds and the smoke coming all the way from Kansas because of the fires that are going on in Kansas. That's where the smoke is coming from. 600 miles from Kansas coming here. You're smelling it here.
Is that for real?
Yeah, it's a true story according to WGN, folks. It's because of the winds that are coming. That's what you're smelling. The winds, the fires from Kansas, 600 miles away. And is that crazy?
That is crazy, but it's funny you just said that because the other day my mom's walking around the house and she's thinking, I'm smelling something burning. I'm smelling something burning. There was nothing burning.
Well, I had Mexican food that afternoon.
Oh, no wonder.
No. And so, that's horrible there, folks. What else we got here?
Carol's shed blew over and apart.
Oh my God.
And Carol, that's.
Hey, Felice, you're absolutely right. These Mama Lukes are nuts, these people in this crazy world. Well, here's something. According to CNN, if you're working for Apple, they are delaying people from ever going back to work in the offices. You're not going to be able to go back to work in the office anymore. They want to do it indefinitely. Remove it so people who work for Apple can work from home, and they're giving their employees $1,000 each to work from home as a bonus. This is Apple, according to CNN. Now, honey, speaking from a person like you,
I was just going to say, okay,
you work from
so
home.
I work from home, and they have now made us completely from home. And a couple days ago, we just got very large raises.
And a nice gift basket for
and
8
a
years.
gift basket.
Congratulations, 8 years from
we
from
got
Redfin, huh?
almost over an 11% raise. So I'm telling you, there's some good things about working from home. But yes, I was very shocked and thrilled. But yeah.
This is Apple, honey. According to ABC and
Redfin did that too.
Redfin did that. According to ABC, folks, snow falls in California.
Wait, where?
Snow.
In California.
Falls
There's
in
areas, aren't there?
California. Yeah, Santa Barbara. I don't know. I know Kathy might be watching if she is. Hey, Laura, don't confuse Tony with the facts. Good point, Craig. Good point, brother. Anyway, ABC, snow falls in California. I don't know. I'm sure it's happening.
There are areas in California.
In California where snow is falling. And look at this, folks. This is what's driving me nuts about, and people get upset about the unemployment and people not going to work and people still getting. They are going to bring out the 4th stimulus check in the next 2 days, folks. 2 days away, another $1,400 going out. 4th stimulus check. What is Brandon doing here, hon?
I don't know, honey.
Who deserves these stimulus checks? Am I crazy? Is work that bad that places are still? Help me out, folks. Help me, please. Whether you're Democrat or Republican here, do people deserve another stimulus check? People now working at home can write off home costs. Yeah, Craig, that's a great one.
But it's not only that, Craig. It's like you're not worrying about gas. You're not worrying about clothing. I mean, there's so many great advantages.
That's for people with kids at home.
Oh, the new stimulus. That's right. Remember, we were just talking about this.
So wait a minute.
That new stimulus is for kids if you have kids under 18.
Now, let me ask you something. Before the pandemic, weren't you guys going to work? People who had kids at home?
Right, but some schools aren't going in. So what are they doing with these kids? I think most schools are open.
But they were still going to work.
Right, but they had kids
They were still getting a paycheck.
But they had kids going to school. Now what do they do with their kids?
A lot of kids are still going to school.
Well, there are still.
How many kids out there are still on Zoom?
Yes, Carol. McDonald's is paying 15. Dunkin' Donuts 17.
17. How about that? I don't get that, though. But even before the pandemic, before 2020, people were going to work. Kids were going to school. Now, I don't know how many schools people are still going to Zoom.
I don't think there's many, but I don't know. All I know is it's like, okay,
where's
put
that
your money back. And
but where's the $1,400 coming from?
I don't know.
Out of our taxes.
It's out of our gas. They're raising our pricing. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe B. Thank you, Joe B. All right, honey. I like it when I don't have to be careful what I say.
Oh, that's always.
Because you know I'm with the right people. Now, think about that, folks. You guys always know me. Most of you people know me. Some of you know me personally. Some of you don't know me personally, or my wife, Laura. But I am not afraid to speak my mind, good or bad.
Good or bad.
And I might get on people's nerves, I admit. But like I said, wouldn't you rather have a loud guy like me at least know where I'm coming from instead of those quiet ones that just in the middle of the night take a gun and go in the office and start shooting people?
Is there a happy medium?
Is there a happy medium?
No,
it's like a happy meal.
A happy medium?
Is that like a happy meal?
I go out with him sometimes, and if for people he's not real familiar with, and I'm like cringing, wondering what's going to come out of his mouth.
Oh, well, look, everybody needs a little Larry David in their life.
Oh.
Greatest show on television, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Hey, guys.
Hey, Joe Nazca, how are you?
Joe, how you doing, pal? Pete Prado, absolutely, you're the best. Oh, thank you, Peter. Natalie, our sister watching. Hi, Natalie. Hi, honey. What's going on?
We know where he's coming from, right?
Yolanda, yes, yes. Hey, congratulations to our good friend Joe Macatelli, the owner of Shoeless Joe's, who yesterday during the Chicago Blackhawk games, they had a whole bunch of people, and he was honored for being a Marine veteran. So congratulations to our
Very
good friend
nice,
Joe
Joe.
Macatelli of Shoeless Joe's for being honored at the Chicago Blackhawks game last night for the Marine fighting for our country, and also our good buddy Greg Reedy, who was also a
Greg
Marine.
Reedy.
Greg was also a Marine. So thank you, Greg, for what you did for our country. Listen to this. Music fans out there, before you do your stuff, honey. Bruce Springsteen fans. Now, let me tell you something. I thought Bruce was the greatest ever. Big fan. Love his records. Don't care for his political views, but I still love him as an entertainer. He just, and Albert sent me this yesterday, he just sold.
He can't read his own writing.
He just sold all his masters, all his tapes, all the rights to his music to Sony for $500 million. That means Sony can do whatever they want with any Bruce Springsteen song.
Whoa.
$500 million he sold to Sony. 500. That's right. You still are a Marine, because once a Marine, always a Marine. You're right, Greg. Anyway, do you imagine this, guys? 500 million sold it to Sony. So Sony owns all the rights. That means they can use them at McDonald's commercials. They can use it for whatever they want, his music.
Same with Bruce Willis, Carol said.
So Bruce Willis did that. Is he a Marine? I didn't know that. He doesn't need that money. He doesn't need that money. Cheryl Verricchio, of course, from the Ron Onesti organization. It was great seeing Tony last Sunday at the Frank Sinatra birthday party. It was great seeing Tony Riccio. Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, I don't know, but his kids does and his grandkids does. So yeah, it's his rights. It's his music. He sold it. God bless. $500 million.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
I got to work 2 years for that.
Oh, I wish. I wish.
What do you got, honey? What do you got?
Oh, let's see here. A little blurb to those unknown calls that you guys all get. Nice try, unknown number. I barely answer the calls I recognize.
I think we all do that. Sometimes you just don't feel like talking because it's just what it is. You want to pick up the phone.
Oh, Tony Toto, congratulations to your son-in-law. He just got promoted to as a first sergeant.
Tony
Very
Toto,
nice.
Congratulations. We're going to see Tony Toto this Saturday at Taverna. So congratulations to your son, man. That is very cool. Hey, guys. How about if I pronounce this right, honey? P-S-A-K-I. Paskey?
No, Saki, I would think.
Paskey just blamed.
I think the P silent, isn't that, or no?
I think this could be silent, folks, but you know what? You have to go into, we got a couple of these. I know it's your favorite and mine. It's called That's Suspicious. Here it is, folks. That's right. Paskey just blamed the meat companies for being greedy, and that's why all the prices in meats are going up. Chicken, steaks, pork chop, everything is going up in prices. But isn't it funny, folks, that isn't it strange that every industry suddenly decided to be greedy? That's suspicious. Lumber, remember, honey?
Oh, my God, we couldn't even get our fence done when we wanted to.
Lumber meats, gas. Yep. Joe Biden. I mean, and now they're blaming the companies for being greedy. So all of a sudden now, all the toy companies, every company all of a sudden say, hey, they all got together in a meeting and said, let's be greedy.
Be greedy on everything now.
Unbelievable what's going on with that, folks. Unbelievable. Another That's Suspicious, honey. Let's try this one.
Let's try it.
Chicago has been masked indoor and outdoor for months.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, this virus went from 300 a day all of a sudden they went to 1,000 a day with these more people getting sick, supposedly.
Well, that's because more people are indoors.
That means masks don't work. They don't work, folks. COVID is seasonal.
I don't know if I would say seasonal, but I would say because more people are inside. That's why. Even we've been at the hospital a lot lately. You guys know that. And they did say
that's
couldn't even get a room.
You couldn't get a room. Here's another that's suspicious for you guys, folks. It's really going to make you wonder. Think about this. The state of Vermont is the highest vaccinated city in the United States.
So which one?
Vermont.
Okay, because I would say California is totally mask mandated as well, Kathy.
And Kathy, there you go. But what I'm trying to say is Vermont is
Oh, yes.
the highest vaccinated in all of the cities in the states, whatever, in Illinois, in the United States. And they're surging like crazy. That's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Why? It's just crazy, honey.
Well, now they're talking about this new freaking Omni or whatever.
Oh,
I don't even
boy,
wanna-
I tell you.
I'm sick of it all.
I'm sick of it all, too, because I don't even know what's there, what isn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Here, can someone
Look at
please
Greg
tell
Reedy.
me, guys, can someone please tell me what is in the booster jab that they want you to get now because it's supposed to prevent you from getting this Omicron? What's in this shot or this booster that wasn't in the 2 previous shots?
Has anybody ever answered that?
No, they can't answer it because they don't know.
Greg Reedy got his booster yesterday.
Good for you, Greg. God bless you. What do you got? They're a little fat kid with chocolate all over his face and hands, and they say, no, I didn't eat it. Brandon and his idiots are running this country from every direction, and they are. I mean, if you look at these Congress guys, they're all bailing. They're all retiring. They're all getting out because they know that the ship is sinking. The Titanic is sinking. And it's not a political show, like we said, but whether you're Democrat or Republican, folks, if you voted on the other side, what's going on with this world, honey? What's going on with this world?
It's scary.
It's very scary, man. Very scary. I got to tell you, this is going to be something funny. I think this is going to be time for something funny. I've done it, honey. I don't know if you've done it. Can you tell me if you've ever done this or if anybody watching has ever done this?
Uh-oh.
Have you ever walked up to your car,
Yes.
try to open it, realize
Yes.
it wasn't your car?
I knew where you were going. Yes.
I've done that many times. Some of these Cadillacs I got, unless I look at the Ocean plate, I
Yes.
can't tell it's my car.
Oh my God. I was in Woodfield Mall one time and I used to have a large Toyota Sequoia white. And there's not a ton of those out. They're usually very easy to identify. So I go up and I'm with the remote, I'm trying the key and I'm just like, what the heck's going on?
And then you're getting all pissed off.
I know.
Wait till I call the dealership
How
and you find out
freaking
that we're
embarrassing.
the idiots. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Hey, we got some birthdays out there, folks. Celebrity birthdays. First of all, happy birthday heavenly birthday to our good friend Ronnie and Georgia DeMette. The mother, of
is it her
course, her
mom's
mother
birthday?
passed away today. It's her mother's birthday.
Happy birthday.
I was honored to be a pallbearer they asked me nicely to be the pallbearer at their mom's wake, a funeral. And so happy birthday to Ronnie and Georgia DeMette's mom up in heaven. Miss you very much. How about Billy Gibbons, the guitar player from ZZ Top, celebrates a birthday. Tony Hicks, 76 years old, members of the great British invasion band, The Hollies, celebrates a birthday. How about Dave Clark 5? Dave Clark, the drummer, of course, turns 82 years old today from one of the great British invasion bands, the Dave Clark 5. Zell Yankasi. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right now.
Yankasi.
Yeah. Yanuska. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But he's from the Lovin' Spoonful. Happy birthday from the great Lovin' Spoonful band. Do you believe in magic? Everyone. But anyway, how about Frank Allen from the band British Invasion band The Searchers? Turns 78 years old today. And Mr. Music himself, Ludwig van Beethoven, celebrates a birthday. He was born 1770, honey, and he died in 1877. Ludwig van Beethoven. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Happy birthday, Beethoven. And a couple gigs coming up. Next Wednesday, we'll be at Rosario's in Roselle for a special Christmas show. On the 29th, it's my birthday bash at Bellagio with the Main Event Band and a lot of special guests. Going to be fun. Bellagio on Lake Street.
But it's sold out.
I know it's going to be fun. The 30th, we're going to be making our debut at Cucina, Zaza's Cucina in Park Ridge with my good buddy Ryan O'Ryan. And Avanti Banquets for New Year's Eve Barrington, up in that area, folks. It's an incredible place. Chicago Prime family owns that banquet hall. We were there in 2018, 2019. Great food, great package, hotel right by. It's going to be cool, folks. January 1st, we'll be going docks in Wakanda. We have not been there in a long time with my buddy Jeff Dubray. And every Thursday, January and February, we had a brand new hot nightclub called Are We Live in Burridge, Illinois, right next to Gigi's restaurant. Unbelievable, this place. A lot of fun. What do you got, honey?
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Hi, dear Armistad. Nice to see you. Oh, how funny. Tony Bisek, he said he would open the car doors or go to the car door with somebody sitting in it.
All the time. Yeah, somebody said that's good. Crystal Lake. Thank you, Jeff.
What's it, Crystal?
Jeff and Crystal Lake, Fox River Grove is Avanti.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay, here's
thank
one. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. I know you don't like her, but that was from Oprah.
Who?
I know. All right.
Well, you know what? I have to admit, it's a good quote, even though I don't like Oprah. But it makes a lot of sense. You want everybody when you're riding high and everything is fun, but you also want them when things are low. You want those same
Absolutely.
people with you.
And ladies, my husband sent this to me, so this is kind of a funny one. But during an argument with her husband, a wife was about to calm down, but then her husband asked her to calm down.
And that's it.
Does that resonate with anybody else? Don't tell me to calm down. I'll
Oh.
calm down when I can. I'm calming down. Just leave me alone. During an argument, does anybody want to be talked to? I need to be left alone. 5 minutes. I'm not saying we're not going to go for hours.
And I'm brutal.
he doesn't want to be left alone for 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, just walk away.
I want
leave me
to
alone.
end the conversation. I want to end the argument so we can continue on the day.
But I'm just like, give me 5 minutes and it'll be fine. Just stop talking to me.
We got some good news here, folks. According to, this is pretty cool. According to New York Post, New York Police Department, I don't even know how to pronounce this poor lady's name. Keechant, Keechant Swell. Keechant Swell.
Kitchen swell.
Keechant Swell will be the first woman to lead the New York Police Department. First woman. African-American woman too, as well. So congratulations to Keechant Swell, the new person in charge of the New York Police Department in New York City. I think that's good news. That's maybe somebody. I always say you need a woman in there probably to shake some people up with some balls. And that's why I think
A woman with balls. We need it right there.
Very important, folks. Now, how about this? You got to love this, folks. I am so happy about this. According to Newsweek magazine, Florida Governor DeSantis.
Yolanda, you hear them?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Mom's nurse just got here.
Mom's nurse got here, so you know what it
the
is.
dogs are like,
oh, this one we'll forget the DeSantis one till tomorrow because it doesn't take effect till Friday. But look at this. This is according to Newsweek. Lousy piece of shit. And I am.
Honey, tell us what you
and
really
I am
feel.
embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because this guy's an Italian, and we're talking about Andrew Cuomo for what he did, saying that the reason why he did that with those women because he was with his hands. He's Italian. Well, he lost the job. Obviously, they fired him for being governor. They did all this stuff to him, and that he had a brand new book coming out. He had a big book deal. He was demanding the $5.1 million back from the book that he was supposed to make. So he lost everything, his endorsements, his book deal, his job. Cuomo, you're an asshole. And here's more sad news, folks. Very sad news. According to News Today, I love you too, my good buddy Donnie Morrison, my good pal. Love you, brother. All right, listen to this.
Donnie.
Newsweek, a Chicago father. This is horrible, folks. The guy's outside his house putting up the lights for his little kids. This guy gets beaten to death in front of his kid while he was hanging the lights in front of his house. Joe Tellez, 48 years old, two men beat him up while he was putting the Christmas lights up while his kids are watching.
I can't stand this world sometimes. I'm telling you.
There's no, they don't care. They don't care. You know, this is broad daylight. He's putting the lights up. His kids are watching. That's a great moment when you're decorating the home with your family, the kids, it's Christmas, dad, blah, 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 mom out there, whoever's doing it. And to have this happen, it's got to be a tragedy. And these kids are going to be marked with this forever, thinking during the holiday season.
It's a bunch of bullshit. I hate it.
Are you ready for this, honey? ESPN, O.J. Simpson is a free man. That's
What?
right. No, yeah, it's paroled.
With
He's
his
a free
Bruno
man
Mollies.
in Nevada, and he's a free man. He is out. Now, I don't know what O.J. is going to do, whether you thought O.J. did it or you didn't do it.
I think he did it.
It was a big trial. I'm on the fence there. I think that maybe his buddy did it, the guy that was driving the Bronco, or his son did it.
This son's not going to kill his mother.
I don't know. Would her husband kill the wife?
He wasn't his husband at the time, wasn't it?
I don't even know if they were
I
married.
don't even remember. Oh,
But he's out on parole. What do you got on
Love
it?
fit.
What do you got on?
Yep,
What do you got?
and the whole world is sick. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get to something better. Ready?
Shoot.
It's hard to buy your husband something for Christmas when he's got everything when he married you.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, see? And I'm going to let you in on a little secret, but don't tell anybody. My husband sent that to me. But don't tell anybody.
Yeah, remember, I'm not supposed to be nice.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. You ruin my image. Hey, guys, of course, the Chicago Bears, they're so pathetic. And here's what I don't understand. Your season is over. There's no way to win. Justin
Thank you,
Fields.
Terry. My Terry's there.
Hi, Terry. How you doing up in beautiful Oconomowoc, Wisconsin? Hey, let me tell you guys, listen, Chicago Bears, they got a lot of shit for starting Justin Fields. The guy's ribs is hurt. The season's over. He's supposed to be your franchise guy. He's supposed to be your future. Why do you throw him to the Wolves? You should have kept Dalton in there, and I think they deserve everything they're getting. The press said the Bears put him out to dry, threw him to the woods. Let him sit out the rest of the season, get better, get more practice before you throw him out to the woods, the Wolves. What? So, Bears, you got everything coming. I don't care. He's a pussycat. There you
Yolanda, you know he is a pussycat with a big mouth, but he's a pussycat.
go. You know what's really sad too, honey? I just facing toy shortage.
Oh, for real?
They can't get toys.
All right, everyone. Did you hear that? If Salvation Army is having a toy shortage, we know what we need to do. It's Christmas time, and those kids need toys. So if you have anything, bring them on over to your local Salvation Army.
I mean, that's pretty sad, man. I mean, the Salvation Army is a great organization, and they get together. They do nice things from donations that everybody gives, and now they can't even give gifts to the kids, toys and stuff like that. That's just horrible, honey.
Well, let's
Just
do our
horrible.
part.
Hey, folks, I'm going to ask you, everybody that's watching, and you, honey, what was the most washed part of the body in 2020 and 2021?
I know
The
it's
most washed part of the body.
you're going to say it's supposed to be hands, but it's obviously something else.
It was supposed to be hands. Your brains. Your brains is washed. Funny. I like it. They have you brainwashed.
Ah, yes.
Brain.
Kathy, I said
Kathy
that
say
too.
hands,
Oh,
nails.
Richard, you were on it.
Richard, brain. Of course, Richard, he's good, man. He's sharp. He's out there. Yeah, the brain. Your brain is washed.
I gotcha.
Now, here's something that scares the shit out of me, folks. And, honey, I think you'll agree. And most of you people will agree. Yeah, Marianne, it's stupid. I don't know. They're all brainwashed. And here's one that's really going to make you think right now.
Uh-oh.
Now, I want you guys to think about this. That's suspicious. This is like the big, this is the number that's suspicious, that whether you are a Republican, voted for Donald Trump, or you are a Democrat who voted for Joe Biden. Listen to this, folks.
Okay, we're listening.
During Trump's presidency, during Donald Trump's presidency, if you remember, January 2017, Dr. Fauci told people be looking for a surprise outbreak. He mentioned this. How would he know in 2017 and made this announcement on television when President Donald Trump was president that there's going to be a surprise disease outbreak coming in the future in 2017 of January? Now, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what side you're on, please tell me where I'm coming here. Tell me, does this make any sense to you? And that's suspicious. Now, you guys, now it's in your hands. People that are watching right now, it's in your hands. Why would a man make a statement like that? Michelle, our good friend, man-made virus. Thank you, Michelle.
Hi,
and that's
Michelle.
why, folks, don't shoot the messenger. He said it. He said it.
Hang Fauci.
He said it, folks. So think about that.
It was Roseanne. It was a plandemic.
Plandemic. Very good, Roseanne Caputo. It was not a pandemic. It's a plandemic. Yeah, Trump was set up, period. There you go. And there's everybody. Look at this. Because the president knew. Thank you, Marianne. See? How do they know? They know.
Yeah,
It's crazy. One of our good friends, he's not a good friend of mine. He's an acquaintance. I've met him many times. He's a great actor in the Chicagoland area, the great Jeff Garland. Of course, he's part of the show Curb Your Enthusiasm. And he's also been the big star of the Goldbergs. They just let him go because of some sort of comments he made on the show. And according to his thing that he quoted saying, it was, it's some funny things that now it's unfortunate that funny things maybe been funny in 2019 or before this pandemic, before this world change. Now you can't say anything anymore.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
It's horrible, man. I mean,
Doesn't stop you though.
No, but listen, if I had my own talk show and I was really out there, folks, I would have been hung to dry. But look at Howard Stern and look at Tucker Carlson and look at these people. They say what they say. Well, that's the great thing about the United States. It's a great thing about America, folks.
But is it?
It's a freedom of speech.
It doesn't seem to be working that way lately.
No, it doesn't, folks. Hey, for all you cheesecake, tell them about that, honey. Cheesecake eaters are calling the People magazine Kraft, the company that makes cream cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. For the companies that make cream cheese, want to pay people $20 to not cook or not use cream cheese this year during the holidays because there is a cream cheese shortage. Paying you $20 to not eat cheesecake during the holiday season.
So what happens to our buffalo chicken dip? And what happens to those? They're just going to stop for cheesecake?
This is Kraft. Kraft is saying this. Also, honey, December 16th, 1974, you know what debuted? The Year Without a Santa Claus.
Oh.
Shirley Booth and Mickey Rooney, one of my favorite Christmas songs. And, honey, 50 years ago today, December 16th, 1971, Davy Jones sang Girl to Marsha on the Brady Bunch. 50 years ago today.
And now Tony's relived that song.
Now I sing it to my wife all the time, and it's in my show. I love it.
And then I go to bed at night and I can't get the damn song out of my head. It just keeps running and running.
Just keeps running. What do you got, baby?
Oh my gosh. Okay, 12 things to remember. All right. 1, the past cannot be changed. 2, opinions don't define your reality. 3, everyone's journey is different. 4, things always get better with time. 5, judgments are a confession of character. 6, overthinking will lead to sadness. Isn't that the truth? When you have too much time on your hands, don't you overthink? 7, happiness is found within. 8, positive thoughts create positive things. 9, smiles are contagious. Is it working?
It's working.
Is it working?
Pins and needles. Needles and pins. It's a man that grins. Oh, yeah. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. 10, kindness is free. 11, you only fail if you quit. And number 12, what goes around comes around.
We also
And
want to.
karma's a bitch.
And karma's a bitch. We want to also say our friends from Manny's in Elmhurst. We were supposed to do a show there today, but unfortunately, the situation with the way Mom's feeling, we felt that we couldn't leave the house, so we were not at Manny's to do our live stream. But we're going to do something in January. We're going to go out again to the different restaurants and stuff and do our live streams live at these restaurants. So apologize to our good friends from Manny's in Elmhurst. Speaking of, let's talk about food. Let's talk about Portillo's, of course. You might all know, if you don't know by now, our son Joey is one of the merchandising managers there.
Marketing
manager. And, you know, he was doing these fundraisers, folks. But now they're trying to do something. They still want to do the fundraisers if you're still interested. But now they're looking, all the Portillo's establishments, businesses are looking for help.
They are hiring.
Help wanted, and they need it desperately. So if you know anybody that's looking for work, you can call Joe, our son, at 224-636-3646, or give him a call, email at jfank@portillos.com. And maybe you're looking to find a job. It's good benefits. They treat their employees really cool.
Great company.
And look at this.
For.
Joey got the job there, and they gave him 500 shares of when they went public for the employees, some of the employees. So that's a lot of these people are getting nice spiffs when they work with these companies. And that's fantastic. You know who used to do that too? Google. I guess that company to work for, they pay for they have a gym in the office. They have a movie center in their offices where you can actually watch games. They have a game, Google. They have a game room where you can actually play games. Google.
Talking about Google?
Google. Yeah, Google. So isn't that kind of cool, man? It's just stuff to do. So if you're looking for work, something, and you get some good food too. So, hey, you can kill two birds at one stone. Or if you're still looking for that charity fundraiser,
contact our son, because that is 20% of over $200 for your fundraiser. It goes towards your fundraiser.
Anything over, yeah. So anything over whatever they sell that day for $200, you get
over $200.
Over 200. So it's pretty cool. So it could be 201 or 200.
Anything over $200, 20% of that goes to your fundraiser.
God bless. All right, so that's fantastic. What do we got? Let's say hello to some more people. Ricky, as long as the borders are wide open and illegals keep coming in untested, the virus is a scam. It's all show, unfortunately. Ricky Stokes, of course, he's got a new show coming out on Netflix called The Founding Fathers of Harlem and Belmont. Ricky, yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. What do we got, Marianne? 4 to 6 are so true. Okay. Cream cheese for what, huh? Carol says cream cheese for bagels. Think about all those people that use cream cheese. Oh, how about our Jewish friends? They got to be suffering with no cream cheese on those bagels.
I love cream cheese.
Yeah, I hope she's getting better. Mom is getting better.
She actually has her nurse here right now.
There you go. Mark, what's up, brother? I hope you're doing
Mark.
well. Hey, our guest tomorrow, my good friend Stephanie Lemon. Bruder is going to be on. She's a great singer in the Chicagoland area. She works with Nick Sahajas, the piano man. She also was part of the St. Jude's benefit. Stephanie is going to be our guest tomorrow on Ocean's Pit. Who else we got coming up? Next week on the 20th, we have my good buddy Steve from Frontline Cigars. He has his own cigars, does a very good job at it. Ken Voss from the Illinois Entertainer is going to be with us on the 21st of December. Of course, Elliot Thorpe, the author of the book For the Good Times by Dean Martin. John Ranke on the 27th, the lead singer of Jay and the Americans. And then Ron Onesti coming back on December 29th on Ocean's Pit. It's going to be a lot of fun. More great guests coming up. Right, hon?
Yep. And I would like to bring up also that Ocean's Pit we are opening up for just a couple more sponsors. There's only going to be a few slots because we don't want to turn this into an infomercial.
Correct.
But there are a couple slots available for the new year. If you are interested, contact me, contact Tony, and we will get you all that information. But if you want to get your business out there, if you want to get some daily recognition, let us know. Or if you know somebody, let them contact us, and we will be glad to give you that information.
Also, folks, what about, honey, why don't you talk to him about the great...
My son is teasing me.
He's giving you a hard time. Joe is alive here. Tip, 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 tip. Let's go back to what we're forgetting here, which one we've not said in a while, honey. And right here, why don't you talk about it?
Also, for New Year's resolutions, guys, to go into your new business for 2022, you want to save some money. You want to start tightening those reins on those fees that you're paying unnecessarily. Contact me. Let's talk about it. Let's go through your statement. Let's figure out where we can save you some money. With everything else going up, don't let your credit card processing fees go up as well. I'm here to help you. Small businesses helping small businesses.
And you know why she can give you these great deals? Because she owns a company.
I own my company. So please feel free to contact me. I would be happy to help you.
Also, folks, we still got Tony Ocean cups and CDs and masks. And don't forget Mama D's beautiful bread loaves that go flying out the door, all different flavors. If you like that kind of stuff,
we like that kind of
very
stuff.
good in making that stuff here, folks. So very good. Let's see here. Coming to your birthday, Marianne, you and the coach are coming. So I got to get the coach on the show. We couldn't get him on the show because he couldn't he didn't know how to do the Zoom thing. But your husband, Don, of course, is the number one Mike Ditka impersonator. Even Mike Ditka thinks he's Mike Ditka. So you got to have him on the show, man. He was supposed to be on, and we couldn't get him on.
Let's do it ahead of time, Marianne. We can maybe get it set up and get him on.
Yeah, let's try to do that, folks.
I can try to help you get that coordinated.
And we can make sure we get him on the show. And there you go, Cheryl Riccio. What happened to freedom of speech? It's gone. Freedom of speech is gone, folks. It's gone. And I don't know what to tell you. It's to the point where you can't say anything. You got to just keep watching your P's and Q's, this and this and this and that. I don't know. And the thing that really gets me is that we were talking about the state of Vermont is the most state in the United States that are fully vaccinated. And there's still and boosters and vaccines. Now, excuse me. I know
Honey,
people.
have more of that cigar.
I want to know people, folks, that I gotta ask if you're watching. Everybody is so gun ho on this vaccine, but how come they're not gun ho on getting the booster? Because I know over 200 people that got the vaccine, both of them, but are not getting the booster. They're not rushing out the door to get the booster. Now, I don't know, honey. Tell me where that's coming. What do you think? Why do you think?
Truthfully, because at the time I got the booster, I didn't get the booster yet. I got the vaccine, but I was told by my doctor, and I had the immunity, what is it called? The antibody test, and I had no antibodies. Well, I freaked out, of course, and I had no intention on getting the vaccine at all, and decided to get it when I found out I had no antibodies. So I did it. My doctor suggested I got it as well, and I did. Now I feel like I have somewhat coverage, so I'm not 100% ready to run and do the booster yet. Will I do it? Probably, and I'm just not sure when yet, but
not yet.
I haven't done it yet.
Now, the booster has been around for a while.
All the kids
now.
that got the vaccine, none of us got the booster yet.
But nobody's running out to get it either.
No, I know a head full of people that have already gotten it, but is it everywhere again? I don't even know.
I don't know. Jerry Renda, how you still doing?
Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Pally? Carol, Richard Hamlin says freedom of speech ended when they silenced a sitting president of the United States. Bingo. A friend's brother just died after getting both Johnson & Johnson's and a booster died 3 weeks later. Carol, and we're hearing it, honey. Why don't you tell them the story when you were talking to your mother's doctor? What did the doctor say?
The doctor did tell me that it was a handful of people that have still passed away since having the vaccine. And again, he prefaced it, there was underlying conditions, there was other things, but that it's not 100%, but we know everything's not 100%. We know if you get your flu shot, if you got the shingle shot, if you got whatever, all the vaccines that we had over the years, nothing's 100%. I'm hoping that
technically, folks, if you get the flu shot, you won't get the flu that season, correct?
Not as bad.
Not as bad. So you can still get the flu.
I think you can
when
still
you get a
it
flu
in
shot.
everything.
I never got the flu.
I've gotten the flu shot usually every year because I always lived with my mom for many, many years.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, if you get a flu shot, you usually don't get the flu.
But I will say, I've gotten so far all the vaccines I've gotten. I had my shingles this year. I have not had the flu shot.
Is that a song? I got my shingles.
I got my shingles.
I got my shingles.
I did both. Shingles.
But I don't see anybody running out to get that booster. I don't see a lot of people not doing it. If it's so safe,
If you
How
start
come there's
getting
not a line of
scared-
people out there?
If you start getting scared, you got to do what's best for you.
Right,
That's all I
honey.
say.
And one last thing about that before we end the show. We've got a minute, folks. 60% of the United States is vaccinated. Only 60%. Google it, find it, prove me wrong. 60% of the people are vaccinated only. That's still not that many out of 100.
Wait, Carol, your dad died from the flu shot, giving him the Guillain-Barré or whatever it's called. I know what you're talking about. What am I getting? Oh, okay. Why you're not getting that? That's what I'm saying. Everybody has a reason why they are or are not getting it. I think anybody that feels they need the booster, they need the vaccine, get it. If they don't feel they need it, don't get it.
Yeah, but the thing
we have a daughter that still hasn't gotten it, and we're not pushing her to do it. He hasn't gotten it.
And you know what? I had great news. Now, first of all, we're supposed to be
Okay,
going.
Julie Toto, just her and her mom just got the booster today. Oh, I take that back.
Who?
My mom got the booster.
Your mom got the booster.
My mom
Okay,
got
your
the
mom
booster.
Right.
So yes.
Now, Marianne says we need 70%, then it's still good. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is,
yes.
there you go. Now, we are planning to go today at 4:00. We're planning our trip to Mexico. We're all excited to go. A couple of days ago, my wife, Laura, of course, Googled, found out that you needed to be vaccinated to go to Mexico. Now they're saying you don't have to be vaccinated. You have to take the test, whatever.
But if anybody knows anything different, please let us know immediately, because I keep reading such conflicting information. My travel agent did not want us to book Mexico when I went away with the girls because one of the girls were not vaccinated.
But
she
we
said it was
looked
going
at
to cause problems.
Right.
So does anybody know anything about that? Because
Well,
I would love to know.
all I know is when you look at the CDC, and they're never wrong, they say that you don't need to be vaccinated to go to Mexico.
So Jerry just said, in fact, the entire Bear staff is under COVID protocol.
Ooh, good. That means they'll lose. They make a difference because they're not playing anyway. They're going to lose anyway. Now, are the Bears all vaccinated or not? Jerry? Jerry's a facts guy. As you're watching, Jerry, need a negative test 24 to 36 hours to travel to Mexico. Thank you,
right.
Jerry Jams. 900 students of Cornell fully vaccinated and booster shots have COVID. 900 students of Cornell fully vaccinated and booster shots all have COVID. They change the rules as they go.
I know, Cheryl. That's what makes me nervous about booking Mexico, because I'm so
La cucaracha, la la la
There's
la
two
la
in our
la.
party that are not vaccinated, and I don't want it to change any problems.
Anyway,
They are
folks,
all vaccinated. Even the bulls are and still getting infected.
they are all, Jerry says they're all vaccinated and they're still getting infected. So what's the point? Who knows? Anyway, folks, last but not least, we have to say hello to our good friends at Patriot Funding Incorporated, Dave Antonelli, commercial money lending. They
David
have
Antonelli.
4 or 5 different options, folks. Personal term loans, personal cash credit line, business credit cards, personal credit cards. They can do it all for you, folks. That's right. 630-675-4730. Call Dave Antonelli. Tell him Tony O sent you. It's almost time for us to go, honey. Actually, it is time. And folks, don't forget, look at the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call to book a show, 847-769-8609. Tonight, Capri and Willow Springs. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, Taverna on Division in Melrose. Sunday, Sinatra Sunday, St. Charles.
Honey, news.
Arcata. Yes.
News, right as we speak.
Yes.
There is a vegetarian option coming to McDonald's as we speak.
Ooh.
The McPlant Burger. You've heard it here, everyone. It's made with the Beyond Meat at 8 locations in the U.S. Coming soon to the old Golden Arches, a vegetarian option.
Finally, because Burger King was way ahead of that. Remember, we had the
McPlant patty.
what was the burgers that we bought?
The Impossible Burger.
And they were fantastic.
Yes, at Burger King.
The Burger King.
But
So
I'm a
now-
McDonald's person, so
But you like the fries
No, I like the double cheeseburger.
and the Cokes
And
that
the
are getting
Diet
recalled.
Coke.
All that stuff getting recalled.
Diet Coke and a double cheeseburger.
Crazy.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty. Hey, guys, I want to thank you all for watching the show and keep sending our stuff. Tomorrow we'll be back with Stephanie Lemonberger. She's our guest tomorrow. And you got to go out and support local establishments. You got to go out and support live entertainment. We got to thank you enough for what you guys do for me and my family and watch all the time. You guys are great people. And in the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. I want to thank our executive producer, April. We'll see you guys a little later. And everybody, God bless you. Get ready for Christmas, man. We got one more Christmas special coming up, December 22nd, 23rd. Me and my lovely wife will be doing a bunch of Christmas
Maybe we'll sing a song
questions.
or something.
We'll sing a song.
Maybe not.
We'll give away some giveaways. We'll have some fun for Christmas on December 23rd. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all. Be safe. And the great words of Ringo again, peace and love. Right, honey?
That's
and
right,
don't
baby.
forget, last but not least, for a couple more weeks, Eco Solar Solutions, where they always save more energy. When you save more energy, you save more money. 630-52964. Goodbye, everybody. You have yourself an incredible day. Nick Sahajas,
Take
the
it
piano
away.
man.
Yep.
Take
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.